so that you're really prepared. Here's some rules for camp, things you need to know. 1, be on time to everything. It helps everybody out. 2, keep kids quiet. If they're loud, say, shh, let's not be loud. It'd be better if we were quiet. That'd be good. And if the staff says, hey, hush follow the crowd, you can do things like, hush. If they're still loud, you can say, be quiet, or I'll hurt you. Here's another rule. Show up to games on time. There's some really fun games that people are going to play, but if we don't show up, it's not really fun. So show up on time with the shirt that they tell you to. That'd be a really good idea. Show up on time to games. Here's another one. Engage in games, in worship, in the message. Here's the reality is, kids match your energy, like 35.2%. So if you're like, yeah, I love Jesus, they're gonna be like this. But if you're like, yeah, Jesus, woo woo, this is my favorite song, even if inside it's not really your favorite song, wow, yeah, Jesus, they're gonna be like this. Hey, my leader's pretty cool and he's worshiping Jesus and so am I. Yeah! 35.2%. If you're like, oh, it's Earth Ball. I hate Earth Ball. People's arms always break in Earth Ball. Then your kids are going to be like, I don't want to play Earth Ball. But if you're like, yeah, Earth Ball, I'm totally going for it, Earth Ball. Woo, come play Earth Ball with me. Then your kids will be like, yeah, I kind of like Earth Ball too. They need your leadership more than your friendship. Remember that. So be a leader. Lead them with energy and excitement. Here's another rule. Bring your energy. Here's another rule. Bring some snacks. If you buy Twizzlers, they will love you. If you buy cupcakes, they will love you. The little Chex Mix things, they will love you. Bring some snacks for your cabins. Pray it up. Pray that the Lord would give you energy and strength and excitement and encouragement. Pray as much as you need to. Also, something you should do is respect the camp. Don't break things. Don't hurt things. Don't write your name on things that aren't yours. Respect the camp. Respect the people at the camp. Respect the rules of the camp. And we'll just show kids how to be awesome citizens of this world and God's kingdom. Here's another thing that'd be awesome. Be on time. I've mentioned that a few times now. Perfect. Here's another thing. Ask for the Holy Spirit to lay some kids' names on your heart and then pray for them and follow up with them. During the time when we get to go and eat food, buy a kid a drink and say, hey, let's talk about what Jesus is doing in your life. That'd be awesome. Kids like that, so does the Spirit. Here's another thing that'd be awesome. You should during free time, grab a few of your students and go jump into some of the free time activities. Like, hey, 5 awesome people that are cool, let's go swim together. Hey, 4 people that are really cool, let's go play a board game together. Hey, 3 people, let's go on the rafting trip. During lunch, there's going to be free sign-ups where you can sign up for really cool things. Hey, there's some 3 spots for horse riding. I like horses. You like horses. Let's go ride horses. Hey, there's more paintballing. Let's go paintball with some other people. There's awesome things to do. Make sure you sign up. Here's another really good key. Bring sunscreen and bug spray to help your little middle school friends. They'll love you for it, and so will their parents. Here's another thing. Read over the small group material that my friend Meredith is sending out. She does a great job of sending that out. Read it and pray about it so that you know the words that you might need to speak to your campers at small group time. Here's another thing. You should be on time. Here's another thing. You can memorize verses and clean your cabin to get more points to win at the end. So tell your students to open their Bibles and start memorizing verses. They literally can go, and then recite it to you. And if they get it right, you get points. Woo! Points! All right. Here's another thing. Have fun. Here's another thing. Your CSP, campus student pastor, is a great person, and they love you, and they think you're wonderful for taking a week of your time to pour into students. And so if you need something, they could be a problem solver for you. If you need encouragement, they can do that for you. If you need prayer, they can do that for you too. If you need anything, go to your CSP and say, help, I need somebody. You know what I mean. And then the last thing I want to say is thanks. Thanks for being awesome and loving Jesus. and loving students. I think this is really cool. And the last thing, be on time. Okay. See you Friday at 9.